Hey, welcome to ArtCo Drones and Entertainment's Christmas special tonight. Welcome, everybody. Yes, the holidays are here, and it's warm here in Denver area. We got up to 64 degrees today, so no snow on the ground, and doesn't look like we're going to get any snow this coming week, Christmas. It's going to be mild again, probably in the 50s. So, at least I don't have to shovel or drive in snow. So, great to have you guys here. Uh, I'm trying something new. I switched over to Restream, and if you guys could be so kind, my goal is to at least get 5 new members this time around, or just a simple super chat. It doesn't have to be fancy. One of those super stickers would really be nice and would help to pay the restream. And I'm doing upgrades on the PC and would really like your help with that. So, to make this show much better, I hope you guys like the setup. Got a new logo up in the corner, if you can see that. Hope you guys like that. And so, got the Christmas background. So, hope you guys like that. So, let's get this show going. Let's welcome our good buddy from the land down under. It is Dominic. Welcome.
Yeah, good evening. Happy Saturday to everybody. I know it's Friday back there, but it's happy Saturday here. So,
yes, and I worked 10 hours 5 days straight. So I'm just
okay.
beating. I'm going to work 5 hours tomorrow because we are just slammed with work, and I'm just doing my part to kind of get things going. And also, I need the money, which is good. So it's great to be with a company that has a really good, uh, consumers supply and demand, because we are a sealant company. There are like 4 different divisions. We've got aerospace, which we do some work for aerospace, and we also do maritime, marine stuff, and let's see, tires. That's our. That's how the company got started. Was in the rubber company back over 100 something years, almost 110 years ago, and doing very good. Based out of Trelleborg, Sweden. So that's the name, Trelleborg. And we've got factories all over the world. I mean, almost on, well, every continent except Antarctica. We even have some in
Coming soon.
Australia. We have, I think there's one in Melbourne, Sydney, and maybe one in Perth. I'm not sure.
Yep. Okay.
If not there, it'll be Brisbane, but I know we have two.
I would have, from my point of view, the 3 main cities in Australia are Melbourne, Sydney, and Brisbane. So
Right. I think you're right. I think that's where they're
that's basically the whole East Coast.
right. Excuse me, I'm still fighting a little bit of a cold.
Oh
That's
no.
why I didn't do a show last night. And kind of glad I didn't do it, because turns out Ken Herron had his Christmas.
Yeah, I noticed. I
If I
noticed
had
that.
known that, I would have skipped the football game and watched that.
No,
And we got, let's say hello to everybody in the
check,
chat. We've
Sean.
got
Yep.
Steve Jennis, Vermont Views. Steve Knoll. Steve, got your Christmas card. Thank you.
Hello from over the pond.
Ronnie, God bless America. We got Brian, Waypoint, New England. And who else? Oh, and then I saw earlier over on, we got Nana's Attic. That's
Hey, Brad.
Brad. And Jim's droning just popped in. And we got Warren at your show.
Hey, Jim. Warren.
And we got Can Fix It, which is
John.
formerly JDS. That's John.
Yeah.
Good to see you. And we got Jody Drone Shots.
Yep.
And Mr. B,
Mr.
which is
B.
Michael. Yeah.
Michael.
Yeah. Oh, some drone guy. That's Jeremy.
Jeremy. Yep.
Yeah. Every time I say Jeremy, I keep thinking of that Pearl Jam song.
Yeah, Jeremy. Yeah.
Jeremy's falling. Yep. And yeah, we got a good crowd tonight. And we're going to be doing some giveaways tonight. Going to do some Amazon gift cards tonight. 2
And that
tonight.
makes it easier for everybody around the world.
Yes, it does.
Very little shipping involved.
Right. Yep. And so Bill is on his way home from work. So he's probably just jammed at the bowling alley. I can understand that. With
Yeah. If it's anything to go by, Friday before Christmas, if it's anything to go by in Melbourne, all the pubs and clubs down here were absolutely chock-a block full of people.
Right. Mm-hmm. So I work tomorrow for a few hours, and then I'm off till January 2nd.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah. So I'll get a nice big check on the 22nd, 27th. Yeah. Yeah. A week from today. Yay.
Yep.
With all the hours, if I do 5 hours tomorrow, I'll have 107 hours of overtime. 107 hours total, with 80 hours just being straight time.
Nice.
The rest is time and a half. So today it's our Christmas special. We're going to be talking about all kinds of Christmassy stuff. We'll talk about Christmas lights. Back in the day when I was a kid, we had all kinds of, because this was before the little teeny tiny
LEDs. Yeah, we had light bulbs. We had light bulbs, and they were coloured light bulbs, and you had to plug them in, and you had to staple them to the roof and things like that.
Right. Yep. And we had those for the Christmas tree. And Dominic and I, we were talking just before the show. I remember these lights called bubble lights. I think we talked about it on Bill's show last weekend. And I'm going to show you what they look like. Let me grab one of these. And okay, this is, and you can still get them now, which is cool.
Okay.
So where am I? Let me see if I can share this. This is all new for me, guys. So you can see on the left hand side, those are bubble lights.
Hmm.
And it's got some kind of liquid in it, and the light would heat it up and it would bubble.
Hmm.
So that was kind of cool when I was a little kid. And also we had, well, like these lights here that you see on, they're the flame shaped. I like to call them flame shaped. They had those in all different colors, and we also had some that looked like houses, Christmas, and Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus and Snowman. Yeah, we had some pretty cool lights in the day. Now we got LED lights, and some of these houses that have these decorations up that they're so. I mean, uh, we had some pretty cool stuff back when I
Hmm.
was a kid, but these people really go all out with all.
Yeah.
They've got the inflatable
Santas.
displays and mannequins and all kinds of
Hmm.
stuff, and then the lights, and you could have the lights set to music, which is really cool. And if you play classical music, rock music, whatever kind of music you want to play, it was awesome. And so, Lon, if you're still in the chat, I sent you a link. If you're at home, hopefully you can pop in and we can talk about that. And so, Dominic, he just got. Did you just get that drone? It's
Yep.
okay. And what
Very
did you
classic.
get? A Mavic 3 Classic?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I think we got the lawn in. Ah, there we go.
There he
He's
is.
in. He's all decked out in red.
Dude, I just walked in the door from work. In fact, I'm cooking something right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
got the old uniform on, and yep.
Yep.
Hmm.
The old master technician, baby.
Ah, there you go. Well, at my company, it's Casual Friday, so I got my hi Uncle Roger shirt on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty casual.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, you should see some of the neat sweaters that people are wearing at work. Christmas sweaters, hats. Oh
Yeah.
man.
All I can say is thankfully it's too warm to wear a sweater here.
Yeah.
Mm. So how are
So
you guys doing?
we're doing good. We're doing good. Just did another 10-hour day, and I'm gonna do 5 hours tomorrow to help, get product out. You know.
Yeah, dude. I put in about. You put in some hours. I put in about 65 this week.
Oh, okay.
I got 10 to 12 every day this week. Today I went in at 7. I got out at 6:30. So.
Wow. Wow.
Which is considered, almost a short day.
Yeah.
It seems like now,
Yeah. Yeah, I did 5 10s, and I'm gonna do 5 tomorrow. So, so hopefully I'll stay awake for the show.
Yeah, I know. I'm dog tired.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm dog tired.
No, Warren. I said Christmas sweaters.
Make good.
Curtains.
Thank you.
So
I need a disclaimer on here.
Okay, you got Vegemite in the.
Yeah.
In
She's jumped up on my lap.
Oh, yeah.
The other two are asleep, but this one loves to come in and say hello. The other two came in and said hello earlier.
Do you have one of those cat wheels?
No, I don't. I should get one.
Oh, you know what? I've been watching videos of
Yeah, I
cats
know.
going so fast they don't stop it.
I know. Yeah, you watch one and you get sucked in and you keep going down that rabbit hole.
It's like, oh, there's a short you can make. Yeah. All you do is point the little laser pointer and they just chase after it. Then you get more than one cat on there. Oh God. You got nothing but fun right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I gather Ron's not a cat person.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
And it tells.
Yeah, no thanks, man. Yeah, we got 5 or 6 inches. Everybody's talking about snow. I think we got like 5 inches or some crap. So yeah, people lose their mind every time it snows around here.
Yep. Yeah, you guys are getting that lake effect snow from Lake Michigan and Lake Superior. Then when it comes from the east, then the other side of the state gets it. We got the View Chaser, which is
Annie.
Yeah. Good to see you. It's been a while. And so Dominic's got a new toy. And what are you going to do with that toy?
I'm still learning how to use the bloody thing.
Oh,
it's bigger.
Yeah.
It's got more stuff in it, and I'm
more stuff.
I'm still learning how to use it.
Does it vibrate? No. Oh, you should have ponied up for the vibrating one.
Yeah, I should have.
What are the cameras on it? How many are on it?
I only got the classic. It's only got one.
Oh, okay. All right. So is that what kind of zoom on? Is it just digital or?
No, I think it is. Okay. As I said, I haven't really gotten into.
What drone is it? The Mavic 3 Classic?
Classic, yeah.
Yeah. It's probably got like, I forget what it is. It's either 5 or 10 digital zoom on it.
Right.
I'll find that somewhere in the.
Yeah, you'll probably hardly ever use it. I'm not a big fan of digitally zooming. I can crop in and post if I want to zoom in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So that's a good drone, though. Go ahead.
Yeah. It'll hold up the wind.
Yeah, that's an advantage, I tell you.
Yeah.
Because I was getting blown to the shit house with the Mini 2. So.
Yeah, and
I heard a microwave.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just air fried something and now I'm microwaving something.
Yeah.
Okay. Waypoint New England says 7x zoom.
Okay, I'll find it somewhere. I'm still getting used to it because I haven't had a controller with a screen on it, so I'm still getting used to that.
Oh, cool.
Okay, 3 times zoom on the classic. Thank you, Jeremy.
Okay. Okay. I've got the Air 2.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to be doing. Probably Sunday or Monday in the late afternoon. I'm going to drive out to one of the small towns on the East Coast. And go find a park. And when it gets dark, launch it and get some really cool Christmas lights from the town.
Hi, Brenda.
Hey, Brenda. Good to see you. So that'll be cool. And I get some of those shots in and uploaded for just before Christmas. Yeah. So I'll have, and I won't have to go back to work till January 2nd, which is cool. So, yeah, and I can finally relax and recharge my batteries and with all these. We got
Hi, Lloyd.
Hey, Lloyd. Good to see you. And that's one of the things I'll do. And, I need, this gives me some time to actually do some flying because
yeah, Warren.
I haven't flown in like, 2 or 3 months. And, yeah, I need to get out. Yeah. So, what else is going on? Let's talk about gifts that we got as a kid. I'll start and then we'll go around the bend. And the one that I have the most fond memories was erector set.
Erection sets?
Erector set, the one. Yeah, not the kind you're thinking of, Lon.
Oh, okay, good. Whew.
It's got the steel girders that you just screw together.
I know what an erector set is.
Yeah, we would call that Meccano over here.
Meccano.
And yeah, you can make a steam shovel or something with a pulley on it and move stuff around. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Stuff that you could build with Legos was
definitely
another one. Yeah. Legos. Slot tracks. I used to have some of those slot cars.
I got a slot track as well, and we call it scale electrics over here.
Yeah, with the little tiny slot cars go around, figure eights,
and then you could you'd go out and buy more track, and you'd make something a lot bigger.
Hot Wheels was another one.
Yeah. Hot Wheels loops thing.
Yeah, loop the loop. Yeah.
I got a chemistry set.
I got one of those back then. I was probably about 10 years old when I got one. 9, 10.
Wow.
Yeah. Didn't blow up anything, but I did make a few stains on the basement floor.
That wasn't a chemistry set though. So yeah, we were like, the break out the violins, but we didn't do a lot of Christmas stuff because my parents are always too busy being high or whatever. But they used to steal the prizes out of the cereal for weeks before Christmas and wrap them up and give them to you as Christmas presents.
Oh boy!
I kid you not. That was They would quick steal the prizes out of the cereal, and then they would give them to you as Christmas presents. Yeah.
Jeez.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, man. Well, you got to save money for crack or for heroin, and you got to have your priorities straight. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely.
These little brats don't need toys.
Yeah, that's going free.
Yeah, not as bad as you need heroin. So
yeah,
So no, often we would get if we did get any kind of gifts, they were like weird stuff that they would get from return bins and stuff like that, or Salvation Army and stuff like that, where it didn't work right. We got I got a slot car one time and it was hilarious. It didn't work with a crap. It was so funny. You know, I played for it was like 15 minutes and gave it up.
Yeah.
It didn't work right. Yeah. So it is what it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How about, well, I used to build models. I'd
Yep.
get
Oh
model
yeah.
kits, and
Oh
I
wow,
was
like Christy
very,
Teigen or something like that.
no, Ravel.
Yeah.
Oh, so not
And
like Christy
did
Teigen or
you get airplanes and aircraft, or
Yeah,
did you do
airplanes,
tanks?
aircraft.
no.
Let's see. Oh, the biggest one I got was B-52.
Yeah,
It was
did
like
one of those.
3 feet
Yeah.
wingspan on it. And when I got that done, I had it hung up in my
Yeah.
bedroom.
Yeah, same with
Wow.
we had airfix kits, and the main one was the Supermarine Spitfire.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
Yeah,
I,
You
P-51
guys,
Mustang.
man, you guys just, had the Norman Rockwell
yeah,
Christmas
we did.
going on around their houses. We didn't have a tree most of the time. I think we had one time they bought some scraggly, put it together your own tree, but this is like way back in the day where they were really not that good. You know what I mean? Like in the 70s, and it had like a light of like a light bulb, and then it had like a thing that went around and with
Oh,
different colors
yeah.
on it.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was like a
so
Oh,
disc.
yeah.
yeah, it would just and it
Paint
was
set.
silver to
Wow.
begin with, and it would just shine different colored lights on it or whatever. It was just like that's why I'm not a big fan of Christmas now. I'm just like now Christmas was over for me by the time I was 9 or 10 at the
Yeah.
latest. At the latest was the last time I got anything that resembled a Christmas present. I was probably 9 years old.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, I don't really do a lot of Christmas stuff. I'm not that big into it, but wow.
Yeah.
I was listening to you guys though. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. I could
uh,
see Art building a model. Oh my god.
no,
Oh my God.
I even did a couple Star Trek ships. I did the
Yeah. I did the original. Yeah, I did the original NCC 1701, a
Yep.
1701A, and a 1701C.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
cool.
last year.
Yeah. Well, and I also got the Klingon battle cruiser.
Yeah,
too.
I did the Klingon battle cruiser, and then we also had the Romulan bird of prey.
Ah, okay, cool. Well, the original from the original
No,
series,
from the
Next Generation.
yeah, because there they had two. They had the Klingon from the Next Generation, and they had the
That would be the bird of prey. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. So, Brian, yeah. Sorry to hear about that, Brian. Yeah.
What happened to Brian? I got up. Sorry.
Well, he said his dad passed away when he was 2. Christmas was tough with 4 kids. My mother made it work.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
Yeah. And I also did battleships.
Yep.
I did the battleship Arizona.
Yep.
And I did a Japanese one.
Yeah. Not the Yamato.
No, I didn't do the Yamato, but yeah. So I did those. Did a few cars.
Did you do the CVN-65, the other Enterprise, as an aircraft carrier?
You know what? I think I did do the Enterprise aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that. Yep. I did a P-38 Lightning.
Yep. P-30, yeah, as I said, P-38 Spitfire.
The king of the sky.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. It wasn't a P-38, was it? It wasn't a Spitfire. Remember that movie? Something about the Empire of the Sun.
No,
When Kristen Bale was a little kid. That movie when Kristen Bale was a little kid.
P-51 Mustang.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a good movie, actually. Not to
that was a good movie.
That was a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And let's see what other planes. Oh, I did a Vought F4U, which is the
Phantom.
Yeah, not it. It was the Corsair.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said F4.
F4U.
Oh, F4U. Okay.
Yeah,
The F4 is the Phantom.
The F for you.
Yeah. Am I, Bill?
Bill?
Yes, that would be the F4U.
Welcome to the show.
F-U.
F4U too.
F4U. They're the F4.
Okay, that's a
Phantom. F5 Freedom Fighter.
38 was a Lightning. 39 was an Air Cobra. 40 was a
I made one of
Warhawk or
those
Kitty
too.
Hawk.
It was a piece,
I
though.
did a Lightning as well.
47 was a Thunderbolt. 51 was the Mustang.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Those are P's, though, right?
Yeah, that'd be World War II. After
right. Then they went to F. Then they went to F for F5, F4.
F for fighter.
Yep.
Well, the P-51 was a fighter.
I know, but they changed the designation to F for fighter.
I'm just fucking with you, bro. I'm just messing with you.
Bro.
Bro. I'm just like, well, no, because you made that distinction, and I'm like, every plane you mentioned is a fighter. So
I know, but they went with P for some reason. Like Bs were bombers.
Right. So it made sense. Yeah. And they still use Bs for bombers.
Huh?
They still use Bs for bombers, too, by the way. P is pursuit.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay.
Yep.
He's right.
And after World War II, they changed the designation. And so during World War II, the P-51 became the F-51.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Do we still have pursuit aircraft?
Nope, not anymore. They're all fighters.
We don't pursue shit anymore, huh?
No.
We either bomb or fight. No more pursuit.
We have interceptors and multi-purpose fighters, like the what is
A-10 Thunderbolt 2.
Yeah, the Thunderbolt 2. Yep.
Yes.
The A-10.
A badass plane.
And then we have the F-35 and the F-22. Yep.
Yeah.
I like the F-22 better.
Yeah,
they're all right, but there's no soul anymore. There's
what was the F-82?
Ooh, that would be the Shooting Star. No, that's the F-80. Yeah.
I don't know off the top of my head.
F-82, you didn't see too many of them. That was a double Mustang.
Yes, that's right.
Two Mustang.
Oh, the goofy one had two cockpits, right? And they shared the main wing, and they had dual tails or something like that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Very fast.
Yep.
It could climb like a son of a gun, but it wasn't very practical.
No.
Yep. F-86 was the one that won the Korean War, helped win the Korean. Well, whatever.
Right.
Cyber.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who won the Korean War again?
We kept them out. Their goal was to take over all of Korea. Our original goal was to keep them out of South Korea, and he had them all the way up to the Hojin Reservoir, MacArthur, because he decided to go further than he was authorized to go, and then they just backed off. Don't say we lost. We didn't lose that battle.
Yeah,
we didn't either. The Korean War isn't over for one.
Well,
that's right. They signed an armistice.
The Korean War isn't over.
Their goal was to gain South Korea. Did they get it? No, they didn't.
When the whole shit started, Korea was one country. Korea was one country. South Korea can go in all day anyway.
They're doing a little better than North Korea.
Right after the World War II, they divided Korea. Southern half was supposed to be, free Democrat, and the northern half was the Russians' influence. So, and supposedly in 1950, there were going to be elections where all of Korea was going to decide which way they were going to go, whether communist or a democracy. Well, Kim Jong Il, the first one, he decided, oh, screw that, we're going to preemptively invade, and they almost won that war. They had it's all the way back up to Busan,
Right.
and there was a perimeter, and it was not very big. And then once we got our troops in, and then we a couple months later we landed at Incheon, and that's when we started to kick butt.
Yeah, kicked them all the way up. Well,
Yeah.
you know what? It was more than what we were supposed to. The idea was to just push them back. So they came to a conclusion. I don't know. Whatever.
So, Bill, you
A lot of
want
people died.
Yep.
Not
You
good.
want to discuss what Christmas gifts you got as a kid that were memorable?
I got my first GI Joe when I was 3.
Ooh,
That was
Wow.
1964. That's the first year they came out.
ooh,
Wish I had that one.
Wow. Your dad had plans.
What?
He had plans. He had plans. He was trying to steer you. It sounds like when you're buying your kid army dolls and shit. When you're 3,
They were the hot
you
thing.
have something in your head.
It was either 3 or 4.
I mean-
It was either 64. I think it was 64. It was 60 or 5. Whatever. The first year they came out, we had them, and so remember that.
You have the kung fu grip.
No, not then. They didn't have lifelike hair. They didn't have nothing.
That came later.
Yeah, that came much later. It came in the 70s.
Yeah.
We had. I had an erector set. I really liked that as a kid.
Yeah, number one with the erector set.
Yep.
Really like that.
Yeah.
I had a chemistry set. They don't sell them
Hey,
anymore.
Bob.
Yep.
Really like that.
See, Lon, if you would have gotten the chemistry set, you could have learned how to cook meth. Yeah. Yeah, make your parents proud.
I'm trying to think now. As a kid, we had. What did I get? Oh, I got a record player once.
Nice.
Close-in play or a real record player?
An actual record. It was like one of those ones that you close it up, it looked like a little suitcase, and you opened it up, and it had 2 speakers that come up, and pop out, and played records.
Cool.
Actually, originally, here's what happened. We would sneak out. My mom would be on her medication or whatever, sleeping during the day, and the packages were all wrapped up, and we'd sneak out like commandos. Because they were we didn't have a lot of money back then. They slept it. They had to pull out in the living room, and we had the bedroom, all 3 of us. So I on hands and knees, like commandos, while she was sleeping. She's like right here. I was scared to death she was going to wake up, and just really slowly untaped the package.
Mentioned that earlier, Mark.
And I saw because I'd been asking for a record player, which was a big deal for back then, And there was the record player. And I was so excited. I got it right. It was my mother's gift. It was for her. So eventually that became mine. So she gave it to me. She didn't really need it. She had a record player in the living room, but that became mine. One year we got a 13-inch black and white television.
Nice.
No, it was a 19.
19.
But it wasn't new. It was a hand-me-down. That was theirs. When they got their color TV in the living room, we got the 19.
Interesting, Steve.
Okay. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. So those are some of my memories.
Cool.
Wow. Pretty cool.
Yeah. So
I remember, here's an interesting one. I don't know what brand it was. They don't make them anymore. It was a racetrack set. It was one that you all the pieces snapped together. It was just a slot. There were slot cars basically, and how they worked was they had springs inside of them, and you took them off the track. You took them off the track and you put them on this thing and you pump them up. You know, there was actually a handle on it, and then you'd keep going until the tension was until it stopped. Then you kind of grip it by the wheels and put it on the track, and zing, it would take off and do a few rounds just on one thing. So anyway, we got that one year, and we were told, "Don't touch this. You can't play with this without us here. It's too expensive." You know how much it was? $19.99. That was a lot of money back then.
Yeah, that's right.
A lot of
That's
money.
what
Yeah,
we
it was
pay.
like $100
So
today's money.
more than that, probably. But
Yeah.
anyway, don't play with it. So one day, he was at work. She was out shopping or somewhere. Who knows what she was doing? And we were there alone.
Hey, Chatty Cathy.
So we took it out of the we took it out of. I'm being a chatty Cathy right now. We took it out of the closet, set it up, having a blast, and we had Jimmy be on the lookout in case Mom comes home. He came running into the room and ran right through because she was coming home. Ran right through the track and broke the track.
Oh boy!
It's like ah! So we put it all together, put it back in the box, nice and neat with the broken pieces, you know, and put it back in the closet. And then we never, you know, they got suspicious because we never asked to play with it again. Yeah, we got whooped up for that one for breaking that thing.
Yeah, I bet.
Got whooped for breaking our own toy. Let me see.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Yep.
Yeah.
We had them. We also had the hockey, you know, the Bobby Orr hockey.
Oh yeah.
Or Bobby Hull, I forget one of
Yeah.
the two. You know, with
Hot
the slots.
Wheels. Yep.
Hot Wheels.
Oh, how about
Johnny Lightnings?
how about the football game? They had the vibrating table where
How's
you
that?
put the pieces on and vibrate.
Yeah.
Go around circles and go backwards and
You used to have to bend the little feet. They're not feet. They were just like little tangs. You kind of bend it to make it. Yeah.
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 Uh-huh. Hey, Bud Bieber. Good to see you, Bud.
We had.
Yeah, boy, we had some cool toys then. Now you got Game Boy, you got PS, whatever.
Well,
number.
one year. Now I was older. This isn't I was in high school, but it was a family gift. We got Pong,
Oh,
and that was a
Yes.
big deal. Yeah, that was a big deal. Hooking up that Pong in the living room. Yep. So we
I had
enjoyed
to
that.
play it at the bowling alley.
I
or
wasn't
at the movie
allowed
theater.
to go to the bowling alley. That's where bad people hung out.
Yeah.
How's my audio, by the way?
Bowlers.
That's pretty
Oh
good.
my
Jay.
God. Woo, man.
What?
Sounds good. Sounds good.
I'm not loud?
No, you sound fine.
No,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, because when I swung this over, I saw that I must have spun it was all the way up the gain. So I don't know where
Right.
I don't know where it's supposed to be. It's
Right.
almost all the way down. So all right.
Yeah. No, we had tough Christmases, but like I was telling those guys, but I don't really care. I'm making up for it now.
There you go.
You know what I mean? It's Christmas for me every day, for real. I just get whatever I want. So
I had
Whatever.
we got the impression because my mom was a psychopath. She used to beat us pretty much every day for any reason, and it was like Christmas was her way of assuaging the guilt because they would buy too
Yeah.
much crap, like she was to
Right.
make her feel better about herself, you know. But yeah, that was it. That's all I remember. That's really I had a Batman bank. I really liked that. Big
Yes.
hollow giant Batman bank.
Yep.
Like that a lot.
Cool.
Batman was my favorite as a kid.
How about Mickey Mouse Gumball?
Yep.
No,
Where
we were
you put
I
boys.
remember
the,
those.
We were boys. We didn't like that Mickey Mouse shit. We
Yeah,
wanted
that's-
G.I. Joes.
problem now.
walkie talkies. Those were cool.
Never got them. Would have
Yep.
liked them. I did get a radio once. My grandpa gave it to me, but I'm not sure if that was Christmas or my birthday. But he gave me
Uh-huh.
one of those rectangular things with a single earplug. that
What
came
about
off.
what about the wind up? What about the wind up radios?
Oh
I got one of
yeah.
those now. You want? Hey, that's great in case you and stuff like that sold because we all thought we were going to die in a nuclear holocaust, you know. But if we survived and there's no power, just crank it up.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys had it made.
Techno fix. Bill, was it techno fix? I don't know what that is.
I did get a tape player once when I was about 9 or 10 years old.
Cassette.
I was
No.
no, it
There
wasn't.
wasn't cassette then.
Yeah,
No,
Nineteen-
cassettes have been
It
around
had to
longer
been
than
reel to reel. It had to been reel to reel back then.
Let me see.
Yeah.
When did cassette players come out? See, now you got me concerned because
yeah.
Well, I don't know how rich Art's parents were, but it's not a matter of when the cassette tape came out. It's a matter of when it became accessible to the average
the
person.
general public.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I know I had a cassette player in my Mustang, but that was
Yeah.
1979.
We're talking about an 8-track. Now you could have been talking about 8-track.
Cassette player.
I had a stereo that had a 8-track player.
My dad had a car with an 8-track player in it.
Right.
It came with a factory from the factory like that.
Mm-hmm.
The compact cassette was released in August 1963.
Oh,
Invented by Lou Ottens and his team at the Dutch company Philips.
Good old Phillips.
Yeah,
They developed a lot of stuff.
back when Philips wasn't junk. Yeah.
Yeah, they came out with the VCR, if I'm not mistaken, or they were one of the, or they partnered with RCA. I can't remember.
Right.
But yeah, it was, they came out with the VHS. They came out with a lot of stuff. So the common people didn't have cassette players and they weren't giving them out to 9-year-old kids.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
They weren't giving them out to 9, I don't think anyway. They maybe.
We
But
did.
it sounds.
I remember my dad put an 8-track in his 66 Galaxy. The reason why he bought this Galaxy was because of that Galaxy. He bought that new. And he mounted it in there, and somebody busted out the window to steal the 8-track out of it. 8-track player out of it. Very disappointing.
Wow.
Yep.
Dirt bags. See, people think dirt bags didn't exist before like last year or something. I'm like,
Oh,
no,
yeah, I know.
no, there's been dirt bags forever. Trust me.
Yep.
Trust me. Yeah.
Back in the mid to late 80s, I had a bag that had cassette tapes in it. You know, like a briefcase almost. And I had it on the passenger seat, and this was when I was doing comedy. I was just starting out. So I come back to my car after the show, and the windows busted out, and somebody stole all my tapes. So, yeah, somebody got a hold of, what was it, Def Leppard and King's X and all the heavy metal stuff.
Yeah, that Mustang.
Dolly Parton's greatest hits.
I think it was a Casio. I think I bought a Casio cassette player for my Mustang, and it was because I worked in Breslow Paint and Wallpaper in high school when I was a senior, and I had that car, and I mounted it and installed it, and put the speakers up and all that, and I got it for, it was supposed to be $100. That was a shit ton of money in 1979.
Yeah.
What had happened was apparently somebody knocked it off a shelf, so because it was on display. So it had a crack in the face plate up. It worked fine, you know what I mean? But there was like a little corner of plastic was missing. The guy liked me. I worked right next door because the audio place was right next to the paint and wallpaper place. And he sold it to me for $25.
Wow.
I put that thing in, and I had 3 cassettes. Bob Seger Night Moves.
Oh, yeah.
Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell.
Yep.
Cool.
And Billy Joel, 52nd Street.
Billy
Those
Joel.
are my 3 cassettes.
I'm going to say Barry Manilow, Copacabana.
I didn't like that till later. I was old enough not to care.
Wow.
Although, no, I like a lot of Barry Manilow songs, but I don't like that one. And that was probably
Yeah.
his biggest hit.
Probably.
I saw him in concert.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
wow.
wife wanted to go.
Hey, Gary.
My second wife and her
Yeah, we got
and her
that
sister
right.
and my stepdaughter, and they were $50 a ticket. Again, a lot of money back then. $200 for the
Woo.
four of us to go.
Oh,
And I tell you
Big
what, though,
Spang.
a hell of a show he put on. It was in a theater in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania,
Mm.
and
Mm.
it was a great show. The lights and the dancing.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
put on a hell of a show.
Exactly,
All
Brian.
right.
Yeah, very
Yep.
good.
Yeah, I remember when I bought my the first tape cassette player I ever bought was Nakamichi of all things, and I spent a
Yeah, can
whole
meet you. Oh, that brings back
yeah
memories.
a whole month's pay on it. It was the first. It was like one of the first reversing cassette players. What it did was it had a tray, and it went out, flipped the cassette around, and went back in, and played.
oh wow.
You know, that thing cost like $500. I spent basically a whole month's pay on it. It wasn't crazy.
Bob, that's a cool story.
Mm.
Mm.
Yep. So she had her airbags deployed.
Yeah, that's right.
Did that story end where you guys got married or what? So I thought he married his high school sweetheart, actually.
But yeah, those are my favorite
Cool.
Christmas stuff. Yeah. That erector set was kind of cool, actually. It was different being a kid back then. You had to learn, you learned from your toys. You figured things out. That's kind of an engineering thing, that the different things you could build with it, cranes and whatever else.
Kids gonna learn stuff from a tablet or a computer.
Yeah, but
Just
it's not hands-on,
Yeah.
You can read about mixing chemicals together, or you can actually mix chemicals together, and stain the carpet or burn a hole in the floor.
I guess.
Back then, they had the ingredients. You could have made gunpowder.
Yeah.
You had sulfur and carbon and what is it? Then trisodium phosphate, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stopped.
Yeah, we didn't get any of that kind of stuff, but I don't know. We were playing with rocks and stuff. I'm kid you not. We used to play with dirt in the front yard, and we just didn't get a lot of toys and stuff. I bought my first bicycle myself. It's like
we needed something to do. She used to not let us out of the bedroom all day. She didn't trust us because we would do something to embarrass the family. Meanwhile,
we couldn't be
beating
in the
shit out of
house.
us, and the whole neighborhood could hear it. I'm sorry, what?
No, I wasn't allowed to stay in the house because my mom was turning tricks and she wanted me out of the house all day.
Just the
opposite. So I had to, so just the opposite. I was kicked out until dark, pretty much.
She'd be taking her mommy's little helper and sleeping all day, and so she couldn't keep track of it. So we had to stay in there. Right. That's how we got into we learned that whole commando thing to get by her, and then we'd sneak out the fire escape into the alleyway behind the building. Yeah. It was one day we came back, we snuck back in real quiet, up the fire escape in through the kitchen window, and we're sneaking by, and she sits up real fast. She was awake the whole time. I think I peed myself.
Well, go take care of it, Bill.
What?
Oh, I thought you said you peed yourself.
Yeah, well, yeah, but that's.
Oh, then I thought you meant right now. My bad.
Well, it all depends.
She kicked you out, though, huh? Yeah. I don't know. It was almost not worth it because you'd go out and then it would start to get dark if she let us. When she did let us out, and she was like one of those stereotypical. We lived in this apartment building, and all the rest of the neighborhood was houses. You know what I mean? Everybody else lived better than us, of course. But she'd stick her head out that window, screaming out the window to get us. Didn't have cell phones back. Didn't need one, though. You could hear a block away.
Yeah.
Top of her lungs. 5'9", 200-pound Italian woman. Beat that shit right out of you. But, yeah, Remember the one day we decided we weren't going in. We found a big box. I don't know. Somebody got a delivery like an air. It must have been a refrigerator or something. And we decided we were going to live out there. I'm not going in. I didn't like the tone in her voice. I thought we were going to get it again. So we just stayed out there. Eventually, she screamed herself out, fell asleep. Mom, we were here the whole time. Sometimes it worked. It didn't work all the time.
Yeah. It's interesting because your childhood kind of helps build the person that you are, and the on the positives and the negatives. Even anything negative that happened to me made me like super duper independent. You know what I mean? Because I had just the opposite of your situation. I'd be gone for 2 or 3 days. Nobody would realize it. When I was like 11, 12 years old, they didn't even know. I come strolling in the afternoon and they go, "Oh, did you get up this morning and take off?" Sure. They had no idea. I'd be gone for 2 or 3 days sometimes.
I wasn't even allowed to cross the street till I was 11 years old. I had to stay on the block.
Oh, hello, Alan.
Except to go to school. You're allowed to cross the street to go to school.
Yep. Oh, no. Oh, no. I would be on the other side of town.
Yeah.
Miles and miles away.
Well, it was a whole control thing. She wanted to be sure that she had control. So
Out of sight, out of mind was our motto. Out of sight, out of mind. As long as you weren't bothering them, you're good.
And we survived.
You're good. Yeah, everybody survived. Yeah, everybody, had different positives and negatives, I'm sure.
Stingray.
Hey, Gary. Stingray.
Hi, Gary.
Just love when you see malcontents and murderers and rapists and that their excuse was their upbringing. Oh, it was a terrible upbringing that made them the way they are. Okay, shut up.
Shut up.
Shut
up.
No idea.
How many times did you stroll in and your mom was blowing a guy for money? None. Then shut up. How many times did you have to call? Go down to the neighbors because your mom was ODing on sitting at a table with a needle sticking out of her arm? 0 times. Then shut up. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? How many times did you have to jump in front of between your mom and some John who was beating her ass? 0 times? Then shut up. You know what I mean? Yeah. How many times did you get left outside all night because your mom got high and locked the door and you were stuck outside? Until she woke up the next day and let you in.
I think we're adding a lot of element to this Christmas pageantry here.
Yeah.
I was about to start explaining what she used to hit us with, but I'm gonna stop.
Yeah. No, man, I like to hear it when people had like really good Christmases though. Because when you grow up in a bad situation, you think everybody's like that. You think it's normal. So it's good to know that isn't normal. You watch TV and you see like a White Christmas or one of these goofy ass shows, and you're like, no way, the Brady Bunch Christmas or whatnot, and you're like, yeah, sure, yeah, where's that at? Where's that happening?
Yeah.
So
you probably watch Good Times.
Yeah, I've seen Good Times when I was a kid. Why did I have to watch Good Times, by the way? What are you trying to imply? Imply.
Kid Dynamite.
Seems that way, Gary.
Maybe all this is why. You know what? Whenever I watch movies where children get hurt or injured,
it
makes me cry.
Yeah.
No, I have a problem. I can't watch movies like that. That's anybody else gets killed or murdered or their head pops. I don't care. Just children.
Dusty.
I don't like any movie where children get damaged. And I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of psychological leftover. Someone who got hit in the head with an iron a few times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
It's because she couldn't get her pleats straight on her skirt. You walking by, bam, right in the back of the head, knock you off your feet. She was pleasure.
Yeah.
Really good car.
Oh, I can imagine.
No, I mean, righty, folks. It is.
Oh, is he giving stuff away?
Oh, I got my. By the way, I'm sorry. I got my Toffee. Thank you.
Oh,
was it good?
It's in the fridge. I just pulled it out of the mailbox when I came in.
Oh, great.
Oh, and I want to say one other announcement while there's people in here. I won't be on tomorrow night.
Oh,
what?
And probably not next Saturday either. I have to work.
No. No.
I have to work.
No.
Next two Saturdays, I have to work tomorrow. Yeah. Sorry.
No.
Yep. No show.
What will he do? What are we gonna do with our Saturday nights now?
I might have to watch TV.
I might have to actually leave the house.
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
Alrighty, everybody. It is time for another giveaway. It is Amazon gift card giveaway.
All right.
Hey.
Something worthwhile.
Well, since I can't use the StreamYard thingamabob anymore, I am going to do something that works for Johnny Drumflyer, and they have a giveaway. Before they start using StreamYards, pick a number between 1 and 50. And you too could win an Amazon gift card. Pick a number between 1 and 50. Come on, folks. You could.
Oh my. Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into how we can do a giveaway thing on this. I'm sure there's a way to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a random generator dealio.
No,
is that what we're going to use?
You can find websites that do wheels.
Yeah, but how do you add all the people from the stream onto it?
Oh,
Right,
you have to manually add them, I think.
Right.
You need something.
Do we get to pick multiple numbers there, Bill? Because if we're allowed to pick multiple numbers, then jerk face.
We're gonna have to. He said 1 to 50. There aren't 50 people in here.
Yeah, there's 23 people.
So everybody gets two numbers, or he just keeps drawing till somebody wins?
Warren's probably smoking his dope again because he's picking numbers higher than 50.
Oh, somebody already picked one. Well, let's see. Does somebody have 13? I'll take 13. Don't anybody just quick take 13 either, you jerks.
I was just gonna do that.
Type that in.
All right. Good job.
Hey, Grumpy, I already got 31. That's why I picked 13. I got 31. 31's my employee number. It was a fun, interesting number for me. When I started my job, I was 31 years old. I got assigned to truck 31.
Bob really
and my employee number is 31. It's weird. It was like 31, 31, 31. It was really weird.
Wow, nobody's picked it yet?
Nobody's picked it yet.
What, 50?
Oh,
we're still guessing?
Yeah.
Yes,
we get to just keep guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now I get it. I thought you were gonna have everybody pick numbers and then just pick and then get a number.
No.
Well, then we're just gonna have to just start typing in numbers, everybody. Let's get this over with. We're here all night. Well, I doubt anybody picked this number yet. He did say between 1 and 50, so that would mean 2 to 49, right? I wonder if anybody said 2 yet. I'm gonna try it. 2.
Yeah, Coach 77060.
Okay. Holy crap. I'm trying to see what numbers haven't been pulled yet. I mean, we're just gonna. I'm serious. The heart attack. I'm just gonna start counting back from 50. You know what I mean? Oops. I didn't mean that one. This is insane. I can't believe we're doing all this effort for a $5 Amazon gift card.
25.
Oh, 25?
Yeah.
25.
Are they off strike, by the way?
Well, only a small percentage of them are actually unionized. So it's It's
Oh,
overall, it's not really affecting the majority of the country. There's certain areas of the countries are affected. I'm obviously not. I got a delivery today
yeah.
or yesterday, whatever.
Oh, my camera's
Gary
still off.
is the winner.
Hey, I didn't pick
Hey,
37. I'm just
Nope.
kidding. I don't know what I picked. I don't even know anymore.
Gary, I do have your email, so I could send that out. Let me write that down.
Hooray! Rigged. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Wow, everybody was so close.
Yep.
Everybody and their
Yeah, I
brother
had
picked
33.
38.
They're still guessing,
Yeah,
including
we only have a winner,
Are you
guys.
listening? You already won. He put 2 more numbers out.
Yeah, Stingray. Come on. Alrighty. Congratulations, Gary.
Yippee!
Ron.
Is it 37?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I just rolled the stream back. There's a delay from us, by the way.
Yeah.
There's quite the delay. Let's see here. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 1016, 1017, 1018, 1019, 1020, 1021. So it's
21
approximately
seconds.
20,
Holy shit.
a 20-second delay.
Wow.
Did you see that too, Dominic?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I can't blame you for.
Where did you put it in that it took that long?
I'm on YouTube on my tablet sitting here next to me.
Because mine's not doing that. I mean, you plugged it into the YouTube channel.
No,
Oh, you mean before it showed up
I
over
have-
here? Is what you
I
said.
have YouTube on another device, and
okay.
our thing it's immediate. I'm
Yeah.
looking at it. There's no delay.
Right.
But by the time it hits YouTube, it's 20 seconds later, approximately.
Wow.
So I'm not mad at them for still putting in numbers. How are they supposed to know? You said, Gary, you won, and he didn't even know 20 seconds later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Art said he would send you one to Waypoint because you were walking your dog. You know what? Amazon cards for everyone.
Everybody
On-
gets an Amazon.
Everybody.
That took
You
6
get
seconds.
an Amazon card. You get an
I put it in, and it came up in 6 seconds up here. Why is yours taking so long?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
well, he's in
mine and Dominic both. Me and
Yeah.
Dominic both.
Watch. I'm gonna type poop again.
I got shit internet.
No. I'm not talking about the comments. I'm talking about if you're looking at YouTube on screen
Yeah.
and you do something. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 1016, 1017, 1018, 1019, 1020, 1021, 1022, right around 20 seconds.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Got it.
I'm not talking about the comments.
So
I would. They're pretty quick.
What we're doing takes a while to show up there. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when Art said, "Hey, you won," he didn't know for another 20 seconds. The comments only have a 6-second lag. So he had 14 seconds to keep putting numbers in until before he heard Art say you won.
You know, Bob is still putting them in.
That's Bob for you. Bob. Yeah.
So the next time that happens, Art needs to text the winner in the chat.
Yeah, they know no one 6 seconds.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I know quickly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's better.
Anyway.
That's tasty too.
Oh, good.
All right, so good.
Mm-hmm.
You almost had me, Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's probably good, but I don't know what you could do in that myriad of time. You know, what can you do? What's the point? Maybe they can catch something on you, I guess. I don't know. It's not like you can edit, right? Or you can't, let's say I say something you don't like. You can't bleep it before it goes out on YouTube, can you?
No,
Mm.
no,
No,
no.
You don't have granular control of any kind. You don't have a bleep button or a panic button or nothing as a controller of the stream.
shit, no.
Beep.
Now, all right, you're paying for the cheapest program for this.
Right.
I wonder.
Mhm.
I wonder if it's less of a delay if you upgrade to the $40 a month one.
Uh,
I don't know. So what do you like it so far? The restream thingamabobby?
yeah, it's only 720p, but it
Right.
looks fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
It took a while to adjust to it, but watching your show, I sort of knew the layout, and so this is my first time using this. I was going to use it for my 3 conservative gimps yesterday, but that channel wouldn't show up on Restream. But my other channels will show up for some reason. You know, Chef Boyardee and the Arts Place Fishing and ArtCo Drones and Entertainment. Those showed up, but not the other one. So I gotta figure out how come it's not working.
Was that the last one you tried to add to it? Maybe you have so many you can do.
Hmm.
All right, I'll
Maybe
figure it out.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bye, Bob. Bye, Warren.
Was that the last
Bye,
one you tried to do?
Warren. Bye, Bob.
Bye, Bob.
Bye.
Bye, Bob.
They didn't win in 20.
Bye.
Now they're leaving.
Warren and Bob.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas,
Mm,
buddy.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I might try that other one. What do you call? It's a little more. It's 1080. I don't think you have that. I don't think
Mutts or UV Mutts or
EV Mux, yeah.
UV Mutts,
That's a younger company. That guy
right?
constantly adding shit to it. You know?
Well, Lloyd was using it for a while, and he just kept having issues with it.
Well, that's because
So,
Lloyd's
yeah,
internet
It's
sucks.
annoying.
Yeah,
He's got bad internet. I mean, I might have something to do with it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, whatever, boomer. I'm just kidding.
yeah.
It's just bad. Just bad.
What did you
Well,
say,
they give you
boomer?
1080p and they give you 12 guests because it's not annoying, confusing enough the way it is now.
Yeah.
You know, people talking over you or right through you.
No, 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 no.
They're trying to
No, 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 no.
comment on
No,
what
no.
you're saying before you even done
No,
saying
no, no,
it.
no, 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 no. I'm just kidding.
It's a nice shot, right?
Oh, yeah.
That came out of my DJI POS.
Oh,
Mm.
cool.
Then it's crap. No, I'm just kidding. It's
I mean,
crap.
I didn't colorize it, nothing. It's just straight. In fact,
Oh.
it's not even a snapshot, so it can't even. This is just a frame out of the video.
Screen capture or not screen. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Just a frame.
I can't think of the word right now for some
Hey,
reason.
Bill.
Put a frame out
Good
and
to see ya.
made it a pic.
Metro
Bill.
Drone.
Bill.
I pick you, Metro, huh?
No, we just said Metro drones. That's all.
Okay.
So what about them drones?
How about them drones? Well, Dominic just got one.
You got a
Yeah,
Mavic 3 Classic.
Yeah, ooh, he's classic now. That's
Did you?
kind of like the Caprice
Wow.
Classic of
Yeah.
drones.
Nice drone.
Yeah,
You gonna fly it?
Yeah, I have.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still getting used to it. I've only had it for 48 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hey, so I hate to do this, but I've heard some horrific numbers. You bought it brand new, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. How much in Australian?
It's on high purchase.
How much?
High purchase? What does that mean?
You buy it, you pay it off each way. Payment plan.
No, that's fine. But what was the total?
Would you get it
Uh,
like through Fingerhut or something?
Yeah.
You paid twice. You paid twice as much money, but no interest.
Yeah. No, it works out at $34 a week over 3 years.
What?
What? Nah.
34.
Really? That's $4,500 just in basic math.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's about $5,000 approximately. Because $34 a week times 50 is 1,520, and then you add the other couple days I dropped off to make
Yeah.
it easy. So 15, 15, and 15 is
5304.
thank you.
Yeah, but
I was
that's
getting there, but
Australian dollars.
Why?
that's like $10 real money.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, what's
Dude, I would have sent you a Mavic 3.
See?
I sold my Mavic 3 for like $1,000. And it was brand new. I just got a refresh from DJI.
Okay.
I got tired of looking at it. But anyway, it would have cost me $500 to ship it to you, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it would have got here by next Christmas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, the United States dollars says $3,316.
Yeah.
Is that the Flymore combo?
No.
Single battery?
Yeah, single battery.
Woo!
Yeah.
Man, I am not moving to Australia. Yeah,
Wow.
doggies.
Boy,
Yep,
you really
yep.
had to bend over and grab your
Woo!
ankles on that one.
Yeah.
Woo! I'll be right back. Let me go get some KY for you real quick.
Yeah,
Send me a
there you
care
go.
package. Get you a care
Mhm.
package, some
Yeah.
preparation H or whatever. No, man, that's what it is there. So it is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
what
it is with that pay plan. I guess that's what it comes out to. What's the interest rate?
About 20-something%.
I'd say
That's typical though.
DJI
Well,
Mavic 3
can afford it.
Classic with remote control and built-in screen. Oh, do you have the built-in screen?
Yeah, I've got the
He
RC.
does.
Okay.
It's $1,500 bucks.
RC Pro.
Well, at Best Buy, it's $1,400 right now. $1,399.99.
Okay. 1,400.
Oh.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Mm-hmm.
I should have sent it to you and just charged you $50 a week.
Mm-hmm.
And or 30 bucks a week for the rest of your life. Yeah, basically. I'd had a steady income of $50 a week. $35 a week. Well, 25 actually.
It sounds like Fingerhut. We used to get those catalogs. Oh, look at all
Yep.
this.
Yeah.
Hey, when I didn't have credit, I bought a few things from Fingerhut.
Yeah,
You know?
that's why I
Yeah,
printed the
yeah.
shit out.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate this. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I've bought some stuff from Fingerhut back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had vibrators on Fingerhut.
If
And
they
I'm
did,
not
you'd
gonna
have
have
one.
That's Finger Me Hut.
No, that's Adam and Eve.
Finger Me Slut.
Adam and Eve. Yeah. I think they buy one, get one free, Art. I'll send you a link.
Oh, there you go. A link
Plug
to
up both your
crystals.
holes. Plug up both your holes, buddy. Yeah. It's the good old Fingerhut though. Yeah, that. I every once in a while I bought stuff off there. They had like Mastercraft tools. I still got a tool set I got off Fingerhut.
Oh.
It was a ratchet and some pockets and whatnot. Yeah, it's Mastercraft. Whoa.
Now, can you pay it off early and save some of that interest?
I could, yeah.
Or is it loaded up front? Is it simple interest or compounded interest?
Because
Because if it's compounded, you're paying all interest. You're paying all interest right now.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. If it's up front, you're right. It could be up front. No matter when you pay it, it might be the same amount of money as what Bill's getting at. If you pay it tomorrow, if I send you $5,000 right now and you paid it off, it would still be $5,000. It wouldn't matter. It wasn't like they drop it to 3,500 or whatever.
Well, whatever the principal is not dropping. It's the principal in the front end is dropping.
No, that's not my point. They're charging. They probably charge the whole amount. You sign a contract. This is how much you pay. It doesn't matter whether you pay it off.
Well, in the United States, they can't do that. You can you're allowed to you can prepay and save the interest. But what the problem with that is it depends on how the interest is if it's compounded, if it's simple interest, that's cool because it's the same amount of interest throughout the entire loan.
Mm-hmm.
But if you a regular loan, a regular compounded loan, it's front loaded. You know, you might be paying $5 or $10 off the principal the first couple of payments, which is a blowjob. Let me see here.
Yeah,
Mortgages
I don't know. I don't know if it matters because what they do,
like a mortgage, is a simple interest typically.
Yeah.
But like a car loan is not.
Yeah, but you could pay off a car.
Car loans
and save on interest.
You know
what I mean?
Right. Well, once you get into it, but it depends on the loan. That's why credit cards screw you because you're paying dick on your principal if you're paying minimum payments.
That's cool.
Yeah, Finger Hut's not that bad of a company, to be honest with you. They're not awesome or nothing, but hey, they're all risk, man. You don't have credit for a reason. You know what I mean? So typically people don't have credit for a reason. So they put up all the risks. So you can't hardly follow them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like those car lots that nail you. I used to work for one of those car lots like that, man. Your down payment was basically what he paid for the car. Everything he got after that was gravy. You know? It's to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
CT Pirate. R matey. Nice. But yeah. It is what it is. If he's having a good time, that's all that really matters.
Yeah.
It's a good way to build your credit. At least Finger Hut was.
Yeah.
Finger helped me build my credit. I think they report. I'm not sure. Now that I say that, I'm not sure they report or not. But I somehow got credit, so I'm guessing that Finger Hut said something.
Well, that's obviously revolving credit. What he locked into. That's why it's so much. You know, it's got to be.
Yeah, I can't remember. It feels like they charge you more than what the product is worth to begin with. Like if you buy a $1,000 TV, it's like rent to own. Rent to own is another one. Right. Yeah, where they have a place opened in town. They lease people lit rims for their car. Rims. Leasing rims.
Rent-A-Center. They were everywhere.
Yeah, Rent-A-Center.
The economy keeps going the way it's going. I mean, they're gonna boom. They'll be coming back.
Yeah. Errands. Rent-A-Center. Yeah, I've been in and out of a couple of those places in my life. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
they were always looking for people for collections. You know, because it's a tough job.
It's a tough job, man.
Yeah.
You got to go into these houses and take this old lady's washer and dryer. You know what I'm saying? It's not a pretty sight. I have the money next week. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, Mark. Mark just messaged.
What happened to Mark?
His mom passed away.
Oh,
sorry, Mark.
I'm
Yesterday
sorry.
Where did you see that?
He messaged me.
Oh. Okay, because it's not up on the com. Okay.
Very
I was
sorry.
gonna say,
Mark.
whoa, I missed it. Sorry, Mark.
This is my mom back in 1948.
Oh, that's your mom.
Yep.
Hey, she's not bad looking, actually.
Yeah.
No, she's good looking.
Well, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, yeah.
1948. How old are you?
Yeah. Old.
Old.
Yeah, old.
Old.
I
She
think my
was
mom
only
was.
30 when I was born.
Okay, I guess. I don't know. My mother was 6 when that picture was wait, 30, 48? Yeah, she was 5, I think, when that picture was taken.
Wow.
My mother died young.
My mom wasn't born. No, wait a minute. Maybe she was. My mom was 19 when I was born. Let's say 65.
42. No, she was
So
born in 42.
50.
Yeah, 6.
Okay, my mom was born. She was like 2 years old. Yeah. My mom was born. That's right. She was a war baby. What am I talking about? Yeah, she was born. She's a World War II baby.
Yeah. My mom was Depression era.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
If she wasn't depressed before you were born, she was depressed
No, just after.
It certainly was after that.
Yeah, after that.
That's just wrong. You're mean.
1929 was a tough year, but not as bad as 1960 or whatever year it was born.
See if I piss anybody off with this. I don't like how my hair
I'm mad.
flickers with the lightness up there. There we go.
I'm pissed.
Are you pissed?
When was America ever great? Blah, 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 blah. I love those talking points. Ugh. Anyway, I love that stuff. I'm not, like I said many times, I'm not a big supporter, but I can't get behind the idiots that
See the most recent reports?
It's killing me.
How bad they were hiding how bad Biden was.
Oh, yeah.
General just put a report out that they're all coming out of the woodwork now, talking about how many meetings were canceled because he was having one of his bad days.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I don't argue that.
Disagree. I mean, this is actually like
No.
Janet Yellen,
I mean,
the Secretary of Treasury, actually couldn't meet with him on more than one occasion because he was having a bad day.
Okay, well, where was she then?
Where was she?
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why these people are saying this stuff now when it's
Well,
too
they didn't
late.
want to say, well, he's in office. They didn't want people to know that there was nobody in charge.
Yeah, that's exactly what's wrong with this country. Yeah, Lloyd, my dad was born in 1926.
Was wrong. He's gone. Yeah. It's a big scandal, you know.
No, they did the same thing with FDR. They did the same thing with Reagan to an extent. They did the same thing.
Oh, I don't know.
Reagan was losing it the last year or so. Bullshit.
They released his diary and whatever you want to call it, and he was right. He was right with it right up until the end. I don't believe that.
Okay.
I really don't.
Well, in any case, they've done it many times with leaders in this country. They've covered up for them. You know, FDR is a prime example, but there was others too.
But you're talking about right from the beginning of his presidency. I mean, and FDR, it wasn't his mind. They were covering up the fact.
No, but they covered up.
That he couldn't
walk. It up. Yeah, well, okay. Well, I don't care what they're covering up. They're covering shit up.
They're covering up his mind, though. He said, "The guy's in charge of the country. The guy's in charge of nuclear codes. The guy's." It was already bad, way back during the withdrawal from Afghanistan.
Right. This is my dad, my aunt, and my grandmother. 1932. My dad was 12 years old.
The furry one? Oh, your dad's. Oh, I see him now. he's wearing a little suit. He's a suit. So what? The little girl has a cat, and then there's a dog.
Yeah, that's my Aunt Susie. She's 10.
Aunt Susie.
And
oh, really?
My grandmother.
Okay.
Yep.
So who was cutting Susie's hair? Because wow,
probably her mom.
That's way back then, man. That was the style back then, probably.
Yep.
It was all the rage. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, man. Look at that. What is that? A bookcase? Man. You guys came from, pretty good money-ish. Hey, Mr. Kitty. Hey, you guys are doing all right, man. You got bookcases in your house and stuff like that.
Yep.
That's that privilege, yo. I'm just kidding. No, poor people don't own books, man. Are you kidding me?
Uncle Bill's Toys, I hear you're enjoying your new driveway. Someone said you enjoy your asphalt. I think that's what they said. What does he even mean? And it's concrete, by the way.
That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. Where was that? Oh, there it is. Cool kitty. Asphalt.
Anywho, that's my mom.
Okay.
feeding a mountain jay while they did cross country skiing up in the mountains.
So she's buried up to her knees.
That's just the way the picture cut off
it's up
there.
in the mountains, ding dong. They got a shit ton of snow up there.
Shit ton.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
such a technical term.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
no,
what,
it's more than a fuck ton. A fuck ton is more though. It's twice
Yeah.
2 shit tons make a fuck ton.
mhm.
And a crap load is half of a shit ton.
Yes.
But how much is an ass load?
That is 1/4 of a crap ton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you showing us these old pictures of your family?
I have no idea why he's showing these pictures. but
Why not?
You want me to get the book out of the closet? My grandmother.
It's all I can do not to shit on every one of them. So it's all I can do. I'm like sitting here twitching. I'm just like,
Well, you
Yeah.
guys
That's
like
something I don't.
motorcycles.
That's kind of cool. That looks like an old, like a Harley. No, what is
could
that?
be. Could be. That's what it looks
It's
like.
Excelsior.
Does it? Excelsior
Excelsior?
Henderson. Oh,
Excelsior.
Excelsior.
This is like before World War One. My grandfather was 16.
Man, where are you guys getting these cameras and shit? Man, his family must have some loot. What the hell? Could you imagine?
Wow.
I couldn't even. My family, no way, man. Cameras? Are you kidding? I have no pictures like this at all. None. I don't even have any pictures of myself when I was a kid.
I've got some old ones. Maybe some other time. Yeah. But they're not
That's
that old.
crazy. No, the oldest picture I have of me is like from 80 something. I bought a Honda and I was sitting on it smoking a cigarette, and somebody took a picture of me. That's the oldest picture I have. Period.
Cool. Here I am on my.
I was sitting there. Yeah. I had one of those flip up. I had one of those Vetter helmets. I think it was Vetter with the bubble visor or whatever that flipped down.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah. And I had a Vetter on the bike, and it had a cigarette lighter in it. Yeah, a cigarette lighter in the back of the day.
Ireland when my grandfather or my great grandfather was playing on the Tipperary football team. It's not the same.
It's a long way to Tipperary.
Gaelic football. So it's not soccer. It's not rugby. It's Gaelic football. I think it's similar to rugby. They were bad.
Sounds gay. Lick.
Gay.
Gay. Gay. That's really gay.
Lick.
Gay.
Lick.
Turd pile, I don't know. That's an Oklahoma thing, Lloyd, so I wouldn't know. He thinks it's an old Indian, not a Harley. But you're saying it's an Excelsior.
Yep.
Yes, Excelsior. Okay.
Yeah, I looked it up. I looked at the emblem and compared it on the YouTube, not the YouTube, but the interweb. And it was in Excelsior, which they did make them in that period.
Oh, yeah. They used to race Harley, Excelsior, Indian. And there was like at one time there was like 30 motorcycle companies in the US.
Yep.
Something like that. There was a crap ton or a buttload, I'm not sure.
You want to see my earliest picture?
No. Yeah, sure. Let's see it.
Oh, wow.
Was your mom pregnant?
I'm in this picture.
Yeah, your mom was pregnant.
Yeah.
Did I see a shotgun on the other side, like your dad, like your mom's dad on the other side of him with a shotgun?
I mean, I never knew this. My grandmother was going through these pictures, and she was paging through them, and I was like, "Oh, wasn't your mother pretty?" I said, "Yeah, she's all right." So anyway, we're going through. Actually, this looks pretty good here. But anyway, they're going through the pictures. And I looked at it, flipped it over. There was a date written in pencil.
And it was different than your birthday. Wait a minute now. Your mom's only 5'9".
said, Grandma, I was born 7 months after this picture was taken. And she goes,
Yeah.
She slammed the book shut. She goes, you were premature. No, I wasn't. I was
So,
over 7
hold
pounds
on.
when I was born, so I don't think so.
Yeah. I heard this story. So what?
It's not
Wait a
true.
minute. Is your dad as tall as your mom? Was your dad
Huh?
only 5'9" too?
No, he was 6'1".
Oh, so he's kind of scrunching down for her. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's
Down.
fair enough. Fair enough. I was just kind of
I think
curious
she's sitting,
because
actually.
he looks like she might be wearing heels too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was 6'1", but it looks like she's sitting, actually. See how the breast
Oh.
is puffed out?
Yeah.
Oh, you might be right. Okay.
See you, John.
This is
All right,
it's a
John.
mess.
Take care.
But this is 1956, The Compass, United States Naval Training Center.
Wow.
He was in the Navy. My stepfather was
sweet.
a Marine, so.
In the Navy, you can
I was
sail the
waiting for
7
that.
seas. In the Navy.
No, the Navy's full of seamen.
Yeah. So are most naval
That's
guys.
what the Dexter says. Slippery.
Anyway. Good night, Lloyd.
Good night,
Dropping like
Lloyd.
flies.
Mhm.
23 minutes, fellas.
Yep, 23
We're on the
minutes.
short row. We're on the short rows.
Yeah, 'cause I gotta get up early tomorrow.
See, it's funny
Yeah,
when you
good
read
old
things
art.
for the first time. You know what this is?
It's Armed Forces Institute, Madison, Wisconsin. Romaine William F.
It says test of general education development high school level, this date, 11/8/56. So in other words, he joined the service without his high school diploma
And got his GED. Yeah.
through the Navy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Through the Navy.
Navy. He got his
Yeah.
Hey, we got
GED.
Carolina Air Shots.
Carolina. What's up? Merry Christmas to you too, buddy.
Merry-
Buddy. I already got my Christmas presents. I
Yeah.
bought an 85-inch TV, man.
Oh.
Frick. I'm all. It costs almost as much as Dominic's drone.
Amazon. Company gave me an Amazon card.
Sweet. A
$200.
physical Amazon card. $200? Who gave you that?
The
Hashtag
company.
giveaway.
Your company did?
Yep.
Man, I got a speaker. Our boss got custom speakers made, little JBL speakers, and gave everybody one.
Yeah, you still got
Reason,
20 minutes, Don.
I got an M.2 stick, 2 terabyte. It's going in the machine here. And I got Velcro cable ties. I got them in different lengths. So I got this spaghetti cable, and I bought a puppet. I got a hedgehog that should arrive tomorrow.
Did you get the one that looks kind of realistic?
I got it on Amazon. You know what?
Yeah. There's the one that looks kind of realistic. Remember, I had what did I have, Bill? I had the beaver. Yeah, remember I had the beaver? I had the little beaver. And the same company makes a hedgehog. You're exactly right. So it looks very similar, of course, because hedgehogs and beavers aren't exactly.
There's the Ronanes.
Oh, that's not realistic looking. Never mind.
No. Nope.
It's okay, Art.
We didn't want to see it anyway. Tell you the truth, Bill. I'm just kidding.
My grandmother, my grandfather, and my dad.
Oh, okay.
The Ronanes.
Yeah.
1957, Billy home on leave.
Yeah, actually, you showed those before, and I screenshot them, and they're hanging up in my living room. I just tell everybody that's my grandpa.
Yeah.
I don't have any pictures.
That's my real family.
Yeah, that's my real
There's
family.
My dad, when he was a kid.
Yeah.
There's my.
Oh, that's not you, Bill. You don't gotta lie to me, buddy.
It was 54 when he died. My grandfather.
Oh,
And my dad was 48.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they go in our family too. Cancer
There's a
or violence.
1938 Tipperary football team, one of them, anyway.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't even know who's in this picture.
Yeah.
My dad.
Yeah, you were in his left sack, waiting to be
in
ejaculated. Yeah,
Not
sure you were.
1938.
You're waiting to be ejaculated. You're just hanging out in there.
And he was
The
the
right
fastest
moment.
swimmer.
You're waiting for the right moment.
Yep, he beat out 1 billion others.
Yep. Bill's a survivor.
Hey,
He's a
I'm going to get to that friggin' egg before you assholes. Here I come.
Jerks.
Yeah.
Jorks. So here's a story for you. This is how stupid Xfinity is. Okay. So I was on a promotion for 2 gig internet for $85 a month, right? With free equipment. Not too bad. So the promotion ran out. I get a bill for like $170. I go, geez, let me call Xfinity. Let me get online first and see if I can, fix it. Because where I live, you barely get 900 megabytes per second anyway. So I was going to see if there was a promotion, or I was just going to knock it down to 1 gig, because 1 gig is $95, right? I'm like, cool. I'll knock it down to 1 gig. Well, I kept trying to knock it down to 1 gig, and they kept telling me I needed new equipment because of the high internet speed. I go, what are you talking about? I'm going from 2 gig to 1 gig. The equipment I have will work, stupid. But it kept F with me. So finally I broke down and said, okay, let me call Abdul or Muhammad or whatever, or Akish or whatever. So I call him on the phone for an hour with somebody in Mumbai, and he couldn't figure it out. He just went around and around with me. I'm like, oh my God. So then I went on chat to see if I had any better luck, and they transferred me around like 7 times. I go, fellas, I'm just trying to lower my internet from 2 gig to 1 gig. That's it. I said, and I explained to him, because I only get 900 megs. I only get 900 megabits per second anyway. So 2 gig is wasted on me. Why would I pay 170, 180 bucks for 2 gig internet when I'm only going to get 1 gig or less? Right. Anyway, so finally I gave up. I went around and around with these people for like 3 hours total. I'm like, oh my God. So I get back online, and I noticed that it was trying to sell me 2 gig for $65 a month. I'm like, what? I go, okay, fine. Click. I'm like, click. I go, click. And he goes, would you like to link your current account? I go, sure. Click. Click. Hey, you get a $200 Amazon card. That's why that's why you brought this up. And I go, okay. Get a free year of Xfinity Mobile. Okay. Get a free phone. Okay. Click. By the time I was done, no money, and now I'm paying $65 a month for 2 gig internet.
He served on this ship.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
881 DD.
So anyway, the problem was I had 2 accounts. So yesterday, Ring Akashi Akaka calls me up, and he's like, "Oh, sir, I'm calling you today because it seems that you have 2 accounts on your Xfinity, and we just wanted to make sure that that's what you wanted. You have 2 accounts on the same address." I go, "Yeah, no, because your system's stupid." And he goes, "Well, what do you want to do?" And I said, "Well, close my old account." So that's what they did. They closed my old account. So I went from $92 a month to $65 a month, and I got the same exact internet, and they had to give me a new modem and everything. So here's the old modem. The new modem looks exactly the same.
That's what I have.
Yeah, this is the XB8.
Yep.
It's like, I'm like, okay. I said, this is so stupid, so I'm gonna go take this modem back tomorrow and hand it to him. Here's your old modem, stupids. I just like, what a waste of time. I just use the same name and password, so all my devices linked right back up again.
Cool.
So anyway, it's just these companies are so dumb, and they offshore all their customer service to the point where nobody knows what the hell they're doing.
That's a good idea, Don. I sent you a link.
Hedgehog.
Come on. You got 15 minutes left.
Yep.
Ron Jeremy. How about Sonic?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wonder if I get in trouble with that. No.
Well, you got Bucky, so what's the difference between
Bucky? Yeah.
They don't come after you.
For
So
almost a year, and nobody.
Nobody's come after you yet. He sent you a stanky link.
I sent you a link, Don. If you go over to your
Facebook?
Messenger.
Now, how about Brownie? Pokey.
I know you guys don't care, but just so you know, that's a World War II era destroyer, the USS Bordelon. Bordelon. That's what he served on. Yep.
Borderline.
Yeah.
And where did it serve? The Pacific or the
I don't know. Let's find out.
Atlantic?
Good question.
You can look that up.
Well, he was a Marine. He was probably in the.
No, he's a
Pacific,
Navy.
right?
My dad was Navy. My stepfather's Marine.
Oh, my bad. My dad was in the Army Air Corps, and then he was in the Air Force for about 5 minutes, and then he was out.
World War II Gearing class destroyers of the Navy. Service history. Bordelon operated as part of the occupation force in Japan until March 1946.
Oh, there you go.
Pacific Theater.
It wasn't launched until March 3rd, 1945. The year the war was nearly over.
Yeah. So it served a few months
during the war, but it stayed in service for a while. Most of the destroyers were scrapped after the war.
Yep.
Were destroyed.
Well, not that class because they were built so late in the war.
This one wasn't decommissioned until 1977.
Oh, wow.
So it's a good one.
It was out destroying shit for years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't mess with the borderland, okay? Yo. What's it named after, by the way?
Named after
Senator?
No, a sergeant.
Sergeant Borderland?
It was named for Marine Staff Sergeant William J. Bordelon, 1920-1943, who was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor for his heroism in the Battle of Tarawa.
Oh. That's cool and stuff, but it just seems like they're kind of going down the list. You know what I mean? It's like, did they run out of presidents and shit? Or, you know, I mean.
It was a destroyer. I don't think they named destroyers.
Destroyers were normally
named
fair
enough.
Former admirals or servicemen that died in action.
Yep.
And
this guy.
See, you learn something every day.
Yep.
Medal of Honor is a pretty big deal.
Yep.
Oh, and I agree with that. You know, I was lucky to get an Army Accommodation Medal and a presidential stupid thing.
Yeah.
You know, stupid.
Yeah, I mean, and they honored him right away. He died in 43, and they launched this thing in 45. So that's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought highly of him.
No, I'm not saying that. I was just interested that I'm sure lots of, well, not too many people get the Medal of Honor, do they? Do what, one a year or something like that, or do they pass them out? Like the president, God, don't talk about the people that get the presidential Medal of Freedom or whatever it's called. Do they pass out to their buddies or whatever? This. So, where are we going to war next?
Wow.
Hey, who saw that?
This guy's pretty. He's pretty badass. Cool. For valorous and gallant conduct above and beyond the call of duty as a member of the Assault Engineer Platoon of the 1st Battalion, 18th Marines, tactically attached to the 2nd Marine Division in action against the Japanese held atoll of Tarawa in the Gilbert Islands on November 20th, 1943, landing in the assault waves under withering enemy fire, which killed all but 4 of the men in his tractor. Staff Sergeant Bordelon hurriedly made demolition charges and personally put 2 pillboxes out of action. It's pretty impressive, taking any pillboxes out. 2 out of enemy was hit by enemy gunfire. Machine gun fire, just as a charge exploded in his hand while assaulting a 3rd position. He courageously remained in action, although out of demolition, provided himself with a rifle and furnished fire coverage for a group of men scaling the seawall. Disregarding his own serious condition, he unhesitatingly went and to the aid of one of his demolition men wounded and calling for help in the water, rescuing this man and another who had been hit by enemy fire while attempting to make the rescue. Still refusing first aid for himself, he again made up demolition charges and single-handedly assaulted a fourth Japanese machine gun position, but was instantly killed when caught in a final burst from the enemy. Badass.
Yeah.
I once walked to White Castle at 3:00 in the morning in Detroit. So,
Okay. Like World War II.
Was that on Woodard Avenue line?
No, Charlevoix. I think it was
Charlevoix.
the one on Charlevoix. Yeah, Charlevoix and Marygrove. No, Charlevoix and something, I believe.
Yeah.
So.
Oh.
Yeah, my Uncle Jimmy was high and he wanted something to eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat something and go to bed.
That's a good idea. Yeah, right after you eat, go to bed. That's exactly what you should do.
If you went to bed to eat something.
Yeah, lay in bed and eat. Yeah.
Just saying.
That's how kings live. You know, that's how kings
we
live.
got
Filipino food and go to bed.
Yeah, good old Art's going to the Philippines soon, aren't you?
Gonna eat some adobo.
Yeah, we're over it. I'm so over this New Jersey stuff. I'm so over it. It's like, oh my God.
You just shoot them down, crack them open, see what's inside.
I'm getting tired of it as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Why didn't you let Don in? Did Don try to come into the
I
panel?
sent him the link and I told him to come on in and he won't come in.
Oh, he's just messing with you then. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah, he's just messing with you. Okay. I'm like, man, you better not block Don from coming.
I sent him the link the same time you guys got it. Like, right before the show.
Gotcha.
He says nope.
Nope. He says he doesn't have Facebook anymore.
What? Oh, now he's really screwing with me. Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. What?
His messenger.
He says he's been backstage since 7:40. He's really messing with you now.
No,
you got to watch that. You know, you get that little round number, and if it's more than 4, there's somebody waiting to come in.
Oh shit! I'm just learning how to use this.
Yeah, he wasn't.
No way! Stop it!
Oh God damn it!
Stop it!
There we go.
No.
How long you been there?
No, you only see the first 4 faces.
7:40.
You got to watch that little number up in the upper right-hand corner there.
I've been sitting here
Jesus.
ever since it was before I said we should name Art's hedgehog.
Oh, that wasn't that long ago, though. It wasn't.
That was at
8:45. Oh, 7:40 your time. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, 9 minutes ago. All right.
Yeah.
About 15 minutes ago. 14 minutes ago. Yeah.
Okay. Well, whatever. Yeah. I thought we were talking like an hour ago.
No, it
me
had
and Bill
been
are
an hour
going, what? Me and Bill are going, what? Because I'm thinking it's like an hour ago.
I've been trying to drop hints. I'm like, Art sent me a link. I wonder what would happen if I clicked the link and followed it.
And I thought you were being an ass about it, so I thought, okay, you'll figure it out.
Why would you think that?
I was just waiting to see how long it would take you. Bill had to instruct you.
Why would you think he was being an ass? Why would you immediately think that?
Why would you think that's even possible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking it'd be funny if you guys went through the entire show, he shut it down, and once the show is over, then he sees me.
Yeah.
No, like I said, you only see 4 faces, and then it disappears behind.
Yeah, that's.
But
here's the speaker we all got for Christmas.
You got to watch that number.
Oh, well, good for
Your
you.
boss got us all little speakers. Isn't that cute?
JBL
with the company logo on them. Yeah.
JBL.
These are okay little speakers. I'm going to hang it they're waterproof, so I'm going to hang it in my. I need a different shower speaker. My old one is. I have to charge it like every few days now because it's getting, the battery's getting bad or whatever.
I was thinking about getting a shower speaker, but I don't know. I don't.
These were on sale for like $29 for a minute there.
I don't think
At
I'd
Best
come out of
Buy.
the shower if I had music and stuff. It's just,
Yeah.
or just sitting there. I'll just take a shower until Joe Rogan's off the air. I gotta wait for the show to be over.
I mean, I really should.
Podcast.
If I'm actually listening to something on YouTube, I put it on the sink and point it towards it so I can kind of hear it while I'm taking a shower. It would be so much smarter to
Hit
have
pause.
to have a speaker. Hit pause. There is that.
No, these are like they were
Taking a shower is
$29.
such a waste
They're loud
of time.
too. They're loud too. They're pretty loud. It's a decent little speaker. You can link like 100 of these together. Is that hilarious? I mean, it's
Wow.
one of those features that you go, but you could.
No,
It'd be
I've
fun
actually-
if you were like in a big group of people and you all linked your speakers together. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah,
fun.
would be, I guess.
There you go.
No,
I've looked into those speakers quite a bit, and those little JBLs are actually pretty decent.
they are.
Yeah.
I'm a big Harman, JBL, Harman Kardon fan. So. I see Art's got a picture of his house right behind him. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's right. The old
Gingerbread
general
house.
store right there.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don, how are you? Why don't you tell us about some of your favorite
No.
Christmas toys,
God.
Christmas gifts you've gotten over the years?
There's some Norman Rockwell bullshit. Go ahead. Let's hear it. When I was a kid, we got a full train set.
There
Me
was
and my
that- there
family
was
all
that
put
one
it together.
Christmas. There was that one Christmas that my daddy got arrested, and for that one Christmas evening, he didn't beat us. It was almost like a gift.
She just kind of combined me and Lon just now, didn't you?
No, dude, not to go back into it, but that's about the size of it. That they would get hammered. You know what I mean? They would get. My dad would buy himself. You remember these, Bill? You got to, because you're in art, maybe too.
My
I don't know if they
16th
have them
Christmas,
in
my dad
Australia.
came in, kicked the door, and says, "Here, smoke up," and threw a pack of cigarettes at me.
Remember when they used to have like a gallon jugs of liquor and it had a pump on the top? I don't even know if they still sell those anymore.
No, I don't.
My dad would get himself a gallon of liquor, and it had like a pumper deal. It had a pump.
Sure, it wasn't
It had a
hand
pump.
sanitizer.
Yeah, hand
No, it had
sanitizer.
it literally looked like one of those accordion-like style pumps, for real. If I could find a picture of that, and it was a gallon of liquor. You used to be able to buy a gallon of liquor. It looked like a fifth, but bigger, obviously, and it had a pump on the top.
My grandfather
never
had
seen that?
novelty stuff like that, but usually his favorite ones were the ones where whatever it was somebody pissing into your drink would come out. Yeah, that's what he liked. He was a funny guy. No, I don't remember a hand pump. No,
Yeah.
no,
Mm-hmm.
no. Be pretty easy to do.
I didn't celebrate Christmas when I was a kid.
Okay.
Why not?
Raised Jehovah's Witness.
Huh?
Were you?
Really? Oh,
Until I escaped. Like
I feel
when I was
my
13
leg
and
being
stopped
pulled.
going.
Oh, ow!
But-
My leg is being pulled.
But even
Ah!
but even still, we didn't celebrate Christmas, even though we stopped going.
Why would it be so hard to believe that he was Jehovah's Witness?
That's so
thinks you're
mean.
lying.
Quit picking on Art.
They don't celebrate any holidays
Mm-mm.
or birthdays.
That's
But
true.
but my parents would get us gifts off holiday. I think
That's
it was
nice.
usually on their anniversary they would get gifts for us.
I guess if you do it on the wrong holiday, like
Uh-huh.
Easter rolls around, you get a
It was
Christmas
a
present.
technicality. They pulled it as a technicality. This technically isn't holiday, but I still I loved watching the Rankin Bass holiday Christmas specials.
Mhm.
But we never put up a tree or
Oh, that ain't it.
got into any of the Christmas stuff.
All right. And on that cheery note,
Oh, it's over. Too late. Oh well.
Over.
I found it too, but oh well. I found it.
Did you?
I want to thank everybody
yeah.
in the chat for coming. Gary, I will email you that gift card. You all have a great Christmas, and we'll catch you next time. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Merry Christmas.